Hi my loves, welcome. This is going to be a reading for the sign of Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Keep in mind that it will not resonate with everyone. Take what resonates to your story and leave what doesn't. Don't force it so that you don't become confused. If you are interested in a personal reading, send me a text 971-354-9504 or send me an email to HealersHeartTarot@gmail.com. Alright my loves, what's up my loves? Hi. Let's see what's going on with you guys. What's messages for Scorpio? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. What's going on with my Scorpios? Scorpio, your energy felt a little bit like Virgo's. As I was getting into your energy, it kept kind of feeling like I wasn't really picking up on anything. It was just like stillness. It was this energy of just almost like not knowing what to do, or not knowing. Maybe things are getting a little repetitive. Maybe there isn't a lot of excitement. I do feel like you're trying to plan, or you're trying to get excited about things, but it's been feeling very heavy lately, and almost like you don't really want to do anything. Like even the things that you have to do, I feel like they're a little out. You're tired. There's this energy of feeling tired. Like I don't really have enough to give to all of this, but we'll see. Let me see. All right, new vision, sharing, schizophrenia, the creator, 9 of Cups, ooh, with fighting. Okay. So with new vision, I feel like that's the thing that's coming in. It's almost like you're hitting a spot in the road and you're not 100% sure which direction you want to go, but you're starting to look around. You're starting to wonder, like, which way should I go? Which way should I go? Tell me about this new vision. High Priestess. Some of you could have gotten a reading. Some of you could have gotten a reading, or you could have gone to someone, or it could be that the reason why you've been feeling so heavy is just you're going through a couple of, how do I explain this? Like your abilities are expanding, and when that happens, sometimes our energy goes low first and then it goes back up. It's just like while we're going through an awakening, or while we're going through a clearing, or some type of spiritual work, it's almost like your phone, you know, when it's upgrading or when it's doing the updating, when you know how like it does the thing and you're not able to turn it on, you can't do anything about it, like you're not able to use it in that moment. It's the same thing. When your body is updating itself and your energy is updating, then you can't use your system as like like you normally do. Tell me about the High Priestess. 9 of Wands in reverse. I gotta be honest, for some of you Scorpio, you could have removed the spell from you. Maybe there was some type of evil eye on you, or some type of like really dark, heavy energy, because I feel like you're coming out of that. It's not gonna be something. Remember that the best way to break any spell, it really is like you know how a kiss can break a spell, or some words can break a spell. Waking up can break a spell. Like all you got to do is realize that something is there, and that something doesn't feel right to you. And then as soon as you are able to pick up on that, and as soon as you're able to see exactly where it is that in life it's affecting you, that's when you attack it. So if you feel like it's trying to affect your sleep, then you work on your sleep. If you feel like it's trying to affect your relationships, then you work on your relationships. You work on whatever you feel it's trying to affect. For some of you, I do have a King and Queen of Wands out here. I will say that the feminine is struggling a little bit with insecure thoughts. There's this feeling of how do I explain this? Hold on, my loves. I'll be right back. Sorry, my loves. I had to go get my kiddos up. Okay. Where was I? I think I moved the camera a little bit. Yeah, so there's this, and I have the King and Queen of Wands out here. I feel like the King and Queen of Wands, there is a relationship here, but the feminine has been kind of dabbing into a little bit of her insecurities. I do feel like she doesn't feel very safe with this masculine. It might be There's like this energy of feeling like this feminine isn't doing enough. Like this masculine isn't doing enough. Let me see. Tell me more about this Queen of Wands. There's a feeling like I know you're hiding something from me, or I know you're keeping something. Somebody might even, like if you're married with this person might even go as far as to try and get a divorce because they just feel like you're for sure doing something. I don't feel like that's the case though, I gotta be honest. I feel like the Emperor struggles to lead, the masculine struggles to lead, and the masculine struggles to show their emotions, show their love, they struggle to show themselves. And I feel like that's a big struggle for the feminine, because the feminine wants the masculine to open up more. And when the masculine doesn't open up more, she takes it very personal. Tell me more about this Queen of Wands. The World in reverse. Queen of Cups in reverse. Alexa, stop. See, I feel like this is something that the feminine is internally battling with. I feel like it's her own personal insecurities and her desire, because I do feel like this feminine needs to speak up about what she does want out of this relationship. And I gotta be honest, it doesn't feel like she does that very much. It feels like she pulls back a lot because she doesn't want this masculine to like think that she's needy or that she wants too much. But in that energy, she doesn't get what she wants. You only get what you want if you know how to ask for it, or if you're giving it to yourself. But if you're not giving it to yourself, you can't expect for anyone else to give it to you, because people learn how to love you based off how you love yourself. Like if you like flowers, they know to give you that. If you like certain things and you put it out there and you get it for yourself, they know to do that. Tell me about the Two of Swords. The Five of Swords. Four of Pentacles. See, I feel like the feminine is trying to hold on to a little bit of the control. And I have to be honest, it is coming from like a very hard wound that the feminine has dealt with in her past. I feel like, I mean, she's working on it. I could tell that she's trying, but it's so hard because I feel like this masculine kind of plays with her mind a little bit. So it's not all on her. Like the reason she has all of these thoughts are not because of herself. Like I do feel like this masculine, I don't want to say that they lie, but they're not very honest. Seven of Swords, exactly. I'll say they lie by omission. They'll keep things that they know this feminine finds important to know about, and they won't say anything. And then they'll also try to... But I gotta be honest. The reason why this masculine likes to do this is because it puts a feminine in an energy of I care for you. And this masculine likes to have this feminine scared, because in this masculine's mind, fear equals love. And if you're afraid of losing me, then that means you love me. If you're afraid and you'll do anything for me, then that means that you love me. This masculine struggles with that a lot. Tell me more about the King of Wands with the Seven of Swords. Three of Wands. It's like this masculine might be trying to make this feminine wait for them, like, but out of an energy of control. Like, I'm just going to pretend to come back in so that you can continue to wait for me. Or I'm just going to pretend to do this so that you can be in this energy for me. Tell me about the Nine of Cups. The Three of Swords in reverse. See, I feel like the masculine believes that there needs to be a little bit of hard and tough love in this relationship in order to keep it going. But he's fucking it up with this feminine. Because the masculine is the one that's making it seem as if there's a third party. They're the ones that are not putting in as much effort as they should be putting in, or at least as much effort as the feminine is. Because it's 100 and 100. It's not 50-50. We each have to bring all we have to a connection. And I feel like the feminine is trying to do that, but the masculine is playing these games that just make her feel like, what is this? Like, what are we doing? Like it just, I hate it because, or she hates it because in her mind, it makes it seem as if it's on her, if she's the one with the problem, if she's the one that's like refusing to fix things, like it makes it seem as if it's on her, and it's not on her at all. Tell me more about this Nine of Cups. The Five of Cups with the Five of Wands. See, I feel like the masculine is playing a very risky game with this Queen of Wands. Because the Queen of Wands, I feel like she's starting to go numb and she's starting not to care. Like the masculine might even be trying to do the whole silent treatment thing on her and trying to like push her out, try to pretend like there's a competition, even though there isn't one. Now, I'm not saying that other people don't want this masculine. Other people do, but this masculine doesn't want anyone else but this feminine. This masculine just believes that in order for him to continue to hold on to this control, he needs to treat her like this. That's not okay. And I feel like this masculine is going to learn a very, very tough lesson. You either start loving with love, with true love, or your fears are going to end up manifesting themselves, because this masculine's fear is that this feminine will leave them. That's the whole purpose of this game. If I keep playing this game with you, you stay. But what happens if she doesn't want to play? You know what I mean? What happens if she just leaves? I feel like this masculine isn't even going to see it coming. Tell me more about this Five of Cups with the Five of Wands. Judgment. Yeah. Judgment, when you get the Judgment card, there's no going back. At that point, it's you get to see all the things that you've done wrong. You get to see everything that, all the games you played, and I feel like this masculine is just they're gonna have to realize, like, I fucked up, and they're gonna have to apologize. Because I feel like this feminine is completely closed off to this masculine now, until this masculine comes in with some honesty. Now, there is going to be some change here, because I have 3 5s out here. So that means there's a lot of change in both of your lives. But I can tell that it might not be together. It might not be an energy that you guys explore together anymore, because the feminine is tired. She's tired of having to fight. I feel like this masculine is always fighting with her or trying to start arguments with her. There's an insecurity about this feminine and her job. Like, this feminine might have a really good job. This masculine might struggle a little bit. And even if they do have a good job, this masculine, I feel like they just feel a little threatened by all of the men that could potentially try to woo this feminine. You can't keep anybody you love in a box just because you're afraid other people might look at them and take them away. You know what I mean? Like, that's not, I feel like this masculine, that's what they've been trying to do. They just don't feel safe anymore. Like, that, I feel like this masculine doesn't feel safe with their emotions. They don't feel safe being honest enough and saying, hey, like, I'm insecure too, and this is why I'm playing this game, because this is how, the only way that I feel, and I think that I can keep you, even if it's not true. At least being honest enough about it and open enough about it, it will soften this feminine. But I feel like at this point, this feminine is almost like done with it. So my masculine, if you don't want to, I'd say like that this isn't the game to play. Alright. What is the overall advice for Scorpio? What is the overall advice for Scorpio? Do you feel like you need to do all the work and fix everything for everyone, or you might have no value? Maybe you think you need to control everything or else nothing will get done, be healed or completed, etc. You may think you need to conform to what others expect of you or choose a course of action to manipulate an outcome, but we don't think that would be a good idea. How about this? Even if it makes you temporarily uncomfortable, do something different. Set that boundary. Delegate responsibility to another. Ask for your needs to be met. And when faced with an impossible situation or sticky, enmeshed relationship, repeat this mantra. I didn't cause it, I can't control it, and it's not my job to cure it. Then carry on. Feels good, doesn't it? The best part is everything just seems to work beautifully and honestly in the end. That is perfect. We don't need to manipulate anything to get our way. That's not how it works. And whenever we do that, it's out of fear and pain, and we will create more fear and pain because that's what we're bringing in and manifesting it from. I can't make ice with fire, right? And it's the same thing. You can't make love with fear. All right, I love you so much. Praise to the Most High for allowing me to be your messenger, my beautiful Scorpios. I'll talk to you soon. Bye, loves.